What is up, YouTube? Once again doing another requested video, and again I forgot who requested it, but it was the same person that wanted to see my paramilitary too. In this video we're going to be going over the Spyderco Delica Damascus. Very beautiful knife. Same exact dimensions as your standard Delica. Same VG10 core as you get in your standard Delica. Just has that layered Damascus around it. You can actually see the line where the VG10 is. Not perfectly centered all the way down. Focus. But it is where it's supposed to be, by the cutting edge. That's where your hardened steel is. Beautiful pattern on this Damascus. Kind of clashes with the print on the blade there, Seki City, Japan. Of course, the Spyderco Damascus blah 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 VG10 on this side, and the logo there. It's just beautiful to look at. See how the light shines off it. It's beautiful. I got a titanium frame here, so slightly more dressy version of your Delica. Still full flat ground. Like I said, very the same dimensions. Not too heavy. You would think it would be a little heavier with the titanium, but not bad at all. Feels great in the hand. Perfect. This, in my opinion, I would say it's like kind of the perfect size for EDC. We're going to do some comparisons here in a minute. Kind of slick handles. Of course, you're not going to get the grip that you get with your, your injection. What is it? Zytel handles, or FRN handles rather, or your G10. But you do have a generous thumb ramp here with the jimping, and due to the way the handle is shaped, you still get a pretty good grip on it. For simple everyday cutting tasks, not a problem at all. I just have a low riding titanium clip on here. I do that with knives I really like. Works very well. Good spring on there, low ride, which is what I prefer. And of course, I'll leave a link in the description of where I get these. Let's see, nicely centered here actually. Very good. Of course, it's a lock back, as your other Delicas. You have that little kind of indent there. I forget who's responsible for that design aspect, but it makes you find it. Let's say if it's dark out or what have you. If you're just going by feel, you'll know where to disengage the lock. Very good lockup, no side to side, no up and down, but you do have, of course, some blade flex because the blade is so thin, which makes for an excellent slicer. You can ask anybody. Spyderco's, their full flat ground stuff are very good for food prep. Very beautiful knife overall. I'm going to do some kind of size comparisons here with knives in similar price range, I guess you can say. More importantly, similar dimensions. That's the Line Steel SR2A. This is the Benchmade Nakamura. Same goes as for the the standard Nakamura. Once again, Delica is actually the cheapest out of these three. And of course, this is the more dressed up version of the Nakamura. But then again, this is the more dressed up version of the Delica. Very similar size. Blades and handles with all these three, like all those knives. Let's get some more precise measurements. Well, not really, but again, same as your standard Delica. About a 3-inch blade if you're going from the top of the handle. If you're going to the pivot, it's about 3 1/4 or so. Cutting edge alone, you're looking at a little over 2.5 inches. Overall, about 7 inches. So like I said before, excellent size for EDC, if not the perfect size for EDC. The only hit is that, very slick titanium handles. But like I said, with the jimping, the thumb ramp, and the handle shape, it's not going to leave your hand for simple cutting tasks. And you're not going to really slip up here because there is somewhat of a choil here. Nicely contoured edges on the titanium there. Nicely finished all overall, great quality. Let's take a look at that Damascus once again. Just beautiful. Yeah, I can never stop looking at this. Love how the light hits it. Anyway, that is the Spyderco Delica Damascus. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.